Little things are just different spacing wise. Then Pokemate.
Right, like the exact same paintings, the exact same light blood, warm blood.
Then we showed Lacey how XQC.
Just the fact that my camera angle is
Yeah, we broke into his house. My mom paid today. I want this. Like, how do you have that? There's a few things off though. What's up? Don't say nothing. This entire bed is actually toilet. It's a weird substitute. And looking back, maybe we should have made this an actual bed. Get on my damn bed. Anyways, in total, we fully recreated 8 streamer rooms. We also built 20 blue screen rooms, which allowed us to replace the background with that streamer's actual house, which turned out to be pretty funny. After getting these streamers prepped, it was time to send them back to their hotels, ready for tomorrow. On the morning of the shoot, we still had streamers prepping and plenty to do to get everybody in place. How's it going? Yeah, bro, look at this guy. You guys gonna break the internet? Yeah, we're gonna start in 5 the next 10 minutes. If this whole stunt has even the slightest chance of working, reduces transparency and information. The product that is reduced to regular users has layers of technical that Chromium doesn't have. Integrated services, account sync, telemetry that syncs just to existing systems, authentication, and definition-based licensing can't ignore anything. If you don't, you should know ultimately by default. Why does that matter? Because it creates every incentive for users to think of Chromium as a product or a fast way, and not to think of Chromium as the only foundation it's built on. Here is where the business is. Chromium is where the data is. Chromium is the infrastructure that takes every key smoothly enterprise to complete business because the entire ecosystem ends up depending on that engine Chromium controls. So why leave it all Is it a new gimmick? Hardly, yet no connection. The engineers who built Chrome came from an open source culture, but it was also pure strategy. The code is open, other developers use it for free, new others build on it, and an ecosystem grows around Google's engine, and that suited Google enormously. You already know how this works. This video is sponsored by private internet access. Every time you come to the internet at a coffee shop, at an airport, or when at home, your device broadcasts information out to you. Your real IP, your activity, your data. Anyone on the same network with the right tools can intercept without you ever knowing. I have private internet access installed on my phone and laptop, and I turn it on whenever I'm running apps. What it does is encrypt your default connection and hide your real IP behind one of their ad copy third-party providers. Strict no logs policy, verified individual codes, and independently audited by developers. And a single subscription covers all your devices once with no limit. It also lets you switch your virtual location to 19 different countries, which means accessing streaming libraries that normally aren't available where you live. Right now they have an 83% discount. It comes out to $2.03 a month with 4 extra months completely free. And if you try it and it's not for you, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. Head to piavpn.com/byte to get ready. Now listen to this because here's the moment most people don't know about, but it matters the most. When Chrome launched in 2008, its rendering engine wasn't originally Google. It was WebKit, the engine Apple had developed for Safari. Google took WebKit as its base, and for a while both browsers shared the same core engine. Whatever Apple improved in WebKit benefited Chrome and vice versa. But in 2013, Google made a decision that changed the architecture of the internet forever. They announced they were going to fork WebKit, take the code, create their own independent branch, and build their own engine. They called it Blink. Their technical justification was real. Google wanted to take Chromium in a direction that created friction with Apple, which also had a voice in WebKit's development. With Blink, Google could move the engine as fast as it wanted without coordinating with anyone. The move was technically brilliant, and the 2 years after the fork, Chrome advanced at a speed no other browser could match. The practical result was that after 2013, the engine powering Chrome and the engine powering Safari were no longer the same. The internet started to have two main technical branches, Blink from Google and WebKit from Apple, and Echo, which Firefox used, built completely independently from the start. To put it simply, the internet is a massive city and browsers are the homes. Here is the internet design that most of them use. If Google designs that engine, Google decides what kind of roads it runs on, what fuel it needs, and at what speed it operates best. Other manufacturers can change the body, paint it differently, add extra features, but the engine is Google's design. And if 80% of the cars in the city use that engine, the road builders are going to design the roads for that engine. The entire ecosystem adapts. That's exactly what happened with Blink and the internet. Because Chromium isn't just Chrome, today the list of browsers built on it is so predecessor to Internet Explorer, Microsoft, after decades of development in browser engine, first tried an Internet Explorer with Edge HTML in the Google Edge, decided in 2018 it was too much work, too many resources, too hard to keep pace with the user progress. Microsoft threw in the towel and rebuilt Edge from scratch in Chromium. The same Microsoft that had won the first browser war by crushing Netscape surrendered and moved to use Edge. Opera, the Norwegian browser that was introduced in the early 2000s, the first to bring tabs to the mainstream, the first to have a built-in pop-up blocker, also moved to Chromium in 2013, the same year Google launched Blink. They abandoned Presto, their own engine, of 15 years. The reason? Basically the same. They didn't have the resources to keep up. And the list goes on. Brave, built on Chromium, Vivaldi, built on Chromium, Samsung Internet, pre-installed on hundreds of millions of Samsung phones, built on Chromium. Bard, the browser that's been generating all the hype lately for its radical design, built on Chromium. DuckDuckGo on desktop, Chromium. Kiwi on Android, Chromium. The browsers built into smart TVs running Android TV, Chromium. If it's not Firefox and it's not Safari, the odds that it's Chromium are extremely high. Today, more than 80% of the internet users worldwide browse from a Chromium-based browser. The only major holdout, Firefox, with less than 5% of the global market, and Safari, which lives almost entirely inside Apple's ecosystem. And here's something most people don't connect, even though they should. Remember I said Brave is built on Chromium? Brave, the browser that markets itself as the option for people who don't want to give their data to Google, blocks all Google and Meta trackers by default, that has its own cryptographic system, is built on Google's engine. And you might think, okay, but what if they modified the code or stripped out Google's tracking marks? What's the problem? The answer is that there's no problem in the sense that they're trying to correct it. Brave does remove trackers. Brave does work privately in Chromium. Brave delivers. And using Google's engine to browse is like building a different car using someone else's engine design. The car might be different, but the engine determines what it can do. For the same reason, Microsoft and Opera couldn't sustain Windows, building a browser engine from scratch and keeping it updated is extraordinarily difficult and expensive. Firefox has done it for 20 years with Echo, and it's cost hundreds of millions of dollars by taking years to use. Brave is a relatively small company. Opera was mid-sized, and Microsoft decided it wasn't worth it. So the rational option is to take Chromium, modify it, add your own content, and call it your product. Product. That's not fraud, but it is ironic that our age matters. There was a moment between 2018 and 2019 when Google's power over the internet became visible in every corner, right? When something called AMP accelerated more applications. AMP was a Google initiative to make ultra-fast purchasing capabilities for Google. The bits were simple, web pages were too slow on phones, and instead of loading heavy scripts, images, and slow apps, AMP proposed a simplified format that loaded almost instantly. The incentive for websites to adopt it? Google gave them more clicks in search results. Sounds good. The problem is that AMP pages were server hosted by both servers, linked with the actual site server. The New York Times, the BBC, the Washington Post all had AMP versions hosted on Google.com. The URL the user saw was Google's unhackable version of the source. Google didn't dissuade a powerful user browsing that is a classification of content between its servers. Google wanted pure telephone use, call it AMP. Instead of controlling the internet, it was centralizing it all around Google. AMP was eventually modified so pages could be hosted by single company. Have you ever seen every commercial for AMP? The original design was convenient, but it is now exactly opposite. AMP used a third purpose. McPe's were small files, randoms and surprising. So tracking was more scientific, and they didn't need notifications to updates on your website on the internet. If you see an ad for something you searched on Amazon, Google knows what to fix it. Pretty easy. Notification. especially tracking business. Just once the dot slipped into his hands, I thought Rosie was eventually released into unexpectedly well-organized production. The final implementation is still in progress and still being implemented. The system eliminates industry control mechanism and replaces it with a centralized group that runs through OEMs. Google didn't eliminate tracking, they consolidated it. They presented it as doing you a favor. But let's move honestly. And if you still have any doubt that Google uses its control power to protect its business from the user, here's a recent example of a truly measurable implementation. In 2023, Google implemented what's known as Manifest v3, a change to the API that controls how browser extensions work. The official argument was security and privacy. The real factor was something else. Manifest v3 changed the way extensions can intercept and modify web traffic, and that directly hit ad blockers. AdBlock Original, the most popular ad blocker in the world with tens of millions of users, had to release a light version with stripped down functionality because Chrome's new release simply don't allow it to operate the same way it did before. The creator of uBlock Original was pretty direct about it. Manifest v3 is not designed for everyone. It's a deliberate restriction for the tools that do the most damage to advertising business. To give numbers, Google generates over 75% of its revenue from advertising. Google is 65% of the revenue from marketing. Ad blockers are the very technical threat in the business model. And Google, through Chromium, has total control over what those extensions can and won't do. So timing is not a coincidence. The justification convinces nobody who has the brief technical details, and the result is that the browser used by most Androids now actively lacks the tools that protects those same users from its manufacturer's advertising. Advertising. That, more than anything in this story, is exactly what the title of this video means. There's a huge irony in all of this that's worth naming before we finish. Chromium is generally open source. Anyone can see the code, fork it, build on it, and that has produced better browsers, more innovation, general competition, and tools within the limits of the same technical foundation. Brave blocking trackers on top of Chromium is better for the user than Chrome with nothing. Edge being Chromium means Windows users have a decent browser without installing anything extra. But that same openness created a situation nobody exactly planned for, and that at this point is hard to reverse. Almost the entire industry ended up building on the foundation of a single company, not because anyone forced them, but because building on one foundation is expensive and hard, and Google's was good and free. And the result is an internet that, in its deepest technical level, depends on Google. The most complicated part of this situation is that there's no clear villain to point at. Google didn't threaten anyone. Chromium is genuinely good. The decision by Microsoft, Opera, Brave, and dozens of others to build on it was rational given their circumstances. The problem emerged from the sum of individually logical decisions. It collectively produced a concentration that served nobody except Google. So next time on screen. So what is it? It's a Japanese video game franchise. So I wonder how much money they paid for this. Oh, and it's like interactive. You can pick up things on screen. Wait, that's pretty cool actually. I can see Barbie movie like doing that for like their big marketing efforts. They should have just like put an interactive Barbie on screen, just like talking to you with an AI voice about like each search result. That's a pretty decent idea actually. Okay, I tried to search something else, and now it's just like taking over the search bar. So I guess I have to just restart this. All right. So next up is Zerg Rush. Oh, okay. So there's these things that attack your Google page, and you have to like kill them. So let's say I'm looking up something, and it's like just frustrating because these things will just come on screen, and look what happens. So if they end up getting pretty close, what they will do is they will just literally just completely, yeah, just go at it, and they can actually eliminate some of your search results, which is actually kind of crazy. So wait a second, get out of here. Okay, and then you can just clear it. But yeah, all right. The next Easter egg is Google Tetris. So while you're searching, there's just Tetris falling down on screen. Click the logo to make it flip. All right, that's kind of fun. Can I still like search normal things? Can I search like tacos? Okay, I still could. This is Google Mirror, by the way, which I guess we just stumbled upon, which will just keep flipping and mirroring if you type in Google Mirror. And by doing that, well, I mean, it's not the nicest thing in the world because it's kind of hard to search, but nonetheless a feature. Okay, so next up is Google Underwater.
Claro.
Gracias. ¿Por qué está tan picante? Te voy a denunciar. No es mentira.
Tus anuncios decían.
It's a feature. Okay, so next up is Google Underwater. Oh, and you can manipulate the water so that it affects your Google search results. So you can kind of search. I guess when you search too, it's cool because like you don't know where it's gonna be. It's somewhere underwater, so you can type in like tacos. I think. Oh, so I lied. So you can actually only type in more fish, please, and when you search, more fish just come up. So eventually, there's just a sea of fish. Oh, I'm feeling lucky. Oh, I got a coin. I don't know what that does. Can't like use it for anything. Aha, this one as old as time itself. So this is the offline dinosaur game, which I think I've actually played in the other video. It's like the thumbnail of my other video. So I won't spend too long playing this. I didn't know you could duck. Just able to jump. Alright, what an athlete. Oh yeah, I guess he has to duck under those things. This game is incredibly addictive though. So whenever you go offline and you have a page where it's like, oh, not connected to the internet, all you do is just get this page. So it's kind of fun. It's like they built just a little game that you can just use in the meantime. Yeah. Okay, so this is called Thanos Snap. Not sure what happens, but if you type in Thanos Snap. Oh, I see. So it eliminates some things. Shouldn't it eliminate roughly half of the Google searchers? Oh, that's what it's doing. Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. Got it, Thanos. I think.
So this is a video that's literally been almost 3 years in the making. Today we're going to be exploring this big chonker of a laptop that Sony released back in 2004. In classic Sony fashion, they pulled some letters and numbers out of thin air and dubbed this the VGN-A190 or the PCG-8Q5L, depending on what part of the machine you look at. But it is a Sony Vaio, and it is definitely a chonker. This thing is an inch and a half thick. It has a 17-inch display and weighs almost 9 pounds. got the included dock as well as the set of speakers that you plug into it, all for the not so low price of $2,800. So today we're going to see how it holds up over 20 years later. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I got to give a huge thank you to Anthony for donating all of this stuff to the channel way back in 2022. Yeah, it's definitely been a while, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One of which is just the general thing that happens when you work on multiple projects at one time. But the other thing is that I was trying to track down the recovery media for this laptop because it is currently running a clean install of Windows XP. And you know that a video about one of these old computers wouldn't be complete without digging through all the glorious bloatware that comes pre-installed. But I was having a lot of trouble tracking down the recovery CD, even after scouring the Internet Archive and the VIO library, the latter of which has a ton of recovery media, but unfortunately not any of the images that I was looking for. So I turned to making a couple posts online, and a viewer named Gabriel reached out, said he had the discs, and he offered to send me the 3 ISOs that I needed to do a factory restore, and he also put them up on the Internet Archive, so I'll have that link down below for anybody else who's been searching for these. But before we get to the restore, I want to talk a little bit more about the docking station and how this whole system works, because this thing is really more of an entertainment center that also functions as a computer. The docking station is pretty typical. You can plug the laptop into it and undock it whenever you want, even while the machine is powered on, so you can easily take it along with you when you are traveling. Though, as I mentioned, it is pretty freaking large, so it's probably not something you would be bringing with you everywhere you went. If we flip this around to the back side, you'll see that we have a ton of connections available to us. You've got 2 USB ports on each side, 2 display out connections, one for VGA, one for DVI. You've got your speaker connections up here, optical out, Ethernet, composite in and out, as well as video in and out, a printer connection, your power port down here, and a coax connection for hooking up an antenna or a set-top box or heck, even a game console. Because yeah, this thing has a TV so that you can watch and record TV.
Inside this iPhone 5 is a pod so thin that Apple's testers couldn't even breathe. See, when Johnny Ive and the team rebuilt iOS in 2013, they chose Helvetica New Ultralight as their system font. The thinnest variant. It was super hard to read at small sizes, especially on a phone screen. So Apple backpedaled mid-beta. They swapped the smaller text to regular weight just to make it readable. But the complaints kept coming, which is when Apple decided to replace Helvetica completely with a typeface they built from scratch in-house called San Francisco, which just happens to be my favorite typeface. Inside this iPhone 5 is a pod so thin that Apple's testers couldn't even breathe. See, when Johnny Ive and the team rebuilt iOS in 2013, they chose Helvetica New Ultralight as their system font. The thinnest variant. It was super hard to read at small sizes, especially on a phone screen. So Apple backpedaled mid-beta. They swapped the smaller text to regular weight just to make it readable. But the complaints kept coming, which is when Apple decided to replace Helvetica completely with a typeface they built from scratch in-house called San Francisco, which just happens to be my favorite typeface. Inside this iPhone 5 is a pod so. Do you want to be on the news?
Yeah, sure.
Here, take this.
I can't with that jacket.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, take
Take the time.
our little choker.
Harry, we're going live.
Juicy is LSU's newest superstar receiver. Troy Granger, better known as Rapper Juicy, was seen catching passes at LSU throughout full practice and is now listed on the official roster for the 2026 season. The 5'8", 26-year-old freshman has been traded with Sox into Spencer James TV series All-American with NBA Youngboy. After committing to Syracuse, only not to be offered a scholarship, Juicy now finds himself on one of the best teams in the college football country. For
much worse than the blue marble from 1971. And I know everybody in the comments is going to say, it's because it was shot on a Hasselblad. That's not why. There is more raw resolution in blue marble because it was shot on 70mm film. How come Hello World just has all of this noise, and yet blue marble seems to have none? And you'd think with how far technology's come since then that we would have a way better photo. So these are the settings for the new Hello World, and it was shot at 51,000 ISO. You guys are going to hate me for this because it's so simple, but this is the dark side of the moon. You can see the light side right here, actually, and then the aurora borealis shows. But yeah, this is dark, and then this was illuminated. And there's actually a cool Easter egg on this one. You can see the outline of this window here, and then this right here is actually, I think, just a reflection. Why does the Hello World image that we just got to
He was deleted with Kane.
How long were you thinking about the amazing digital circus? Is Bubble still alive?
He was deleted with Kane.
How long were you thinking about the amazing digital circus before you pitched it to somebody?
Glitch approached me asking for an idea for a 3D pilot, and I came up with the idea within 2 weeks of that as a testing the waters idea to see if I could actually make a show.
Are the TADC ads canon to the show?
No,
Can we get ages of abstracted characters?
nah, you're all on your own for that.
I'm just wondering if you wrote the commercials for the TADC merch. If not, who?
The last one I helped write was the tropical resort one. I didn't write any of the new ones.
What's your favorite outfit you've ever put the TADC characters in?
I like putting Jax in dresses because I'm a bad person.
How do you feel about people leaking frames or parts of episodes of TADC?
Nobody's ever leaked anything real except for me, so I don't care.
What do you personally think all the characters' names would be in the real world? All I've heard is Ragatha would be Agatha and Jax is Jack, but I think those are very basic.
I've known their real names from the beginning. Some people have figured out Kinger's real name. I think I've only seen one person guess Pomni's name. I think I saw someone guess Zubal's name for the wrong character. And I've seen one person guess Ragatha's name, but that's all so far.
Send a meme that perfectly pictures you after episode 9. From one to woke, how woke is Jax?
That's a really complicated and nuanced question.
What's your message to the fandom before episode 9 hits?
This one's a bit heavy. You ready for that?
Any interesting TADC concepts or ideas that ended up being cut?
Ragatha was originally going to be subject to a lot more violence. She was going to have flesh organs.
Is Bubble still alive?
He was...
En el año 2007.
¡Oh! ¡Ya puedes empezar!
Don't test my anger, buddy. Don't test my anger, buddy. Don't give me. You know what? Fuck this.
This man walked into the shop with a bronze statue worth thousands. He says it's an original piece based on Greek mythology, showing Perseus and Pegasus, and that it was made in the 1800s. At first glance, the detail looks impressive. The surface shows age, the design is intricate, and the story behind it sounds convincing. But Rick already sees a problem, because in the art world, replicas are extremely common. So instead of guessing, he brings in an expert to examine it properly. The expert studies the statue carefully, checking the metal, the casting, and the markings underneath. And within seconds, he notices something that should not be there. He points out flaws in the casting that do not match original pieces. And then he finds an even bigger issue.
It says made in USA below it. This was not made in 1888. The original was made in 1888.
Which means this statue is not authentic, and that's when things escalate.
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you tell me, but I know you're full of.
Comment for part 2.
You know what? Fuck this!
This man walked into the shop with a bronze statue worth thousands. He says it's an original piece based on Greek mythology.
¿Quién sirve al baño? ¿Quién sirve al baño? You know what? Fuck this! ¿Quién sirve al baño?
If you want the full screen and the high quality, come on over to the purple chat, y'all. Same name. Okay, that's it. That's it. If I go this way, I'm safe, right? Okay. Yoshi, welcome in. We're playing Trees Hate You. Can I go around the back? Wow. Okay, so we can't read that sign.
Un científico estudió a los gatos durante 10 años y descubrió que en realidad son controlados desde 6 salas diferentes. Arriba a la derecha se encuentra un estudio de sonido profesional, donde 2 técnicos de audio trabajan las 24 horas para crear el maullido que les permita comunicarse con su dueño. Justo debajo está probablemente la sala más importante. Allí. want me to do a muted stream? Yes. High five. Don't you high five? Do you want me to do a muted stream? Yes. High five. Don't you high five? Do you want me to do a muted stream? Yes. High five. Don't you high five? Do you want me to?
Welcome, Lane Nuts. Welcome, John Carlos C. Santana. Welcome, Surrounded. Welcome, Yorman. Welcome, Juan Carlos Rocha. Welcome, Judy. Welcome, Dan R. Welcome, Ash.
ChatGPT, I need to know, what does the S in ChatGPT stand for?
Good question. The S in ChatGPT doesn't actually stand for anything specific. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, which is the model type. The chat just refers to its conversational.
All right, so
basically it's a chat.
why is there an S in ChatGPT in the first place?
Yeah, good clarification. So the S was added when OpenAI introduced the model for conversational use. Basically, it's a way to distinguish it as a version of GPT designed specifically for chatting. So it's kind of a shorthand just indicating a chat-focused model, but yeah, it's not a separate word.
So you're confirming, right, that ChatGPT, your app name has an S in the spelling. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yes, the app name is spelled ChatGPT with the S included, just like that. No special word behind it, just a naming choice to keep it consistent as a chat-based version of GPT.
Okay, can you just spell ChatGPT for me?
Of course, it's spelled ChatGPT. No spaces, just those letters in that order.
Interesting. So where was the S there?
Have you seen Instagram's latest update? They have been busy making some changes. Let's start with the first and most exciting update. You can finally reorder your carousels after they have been posted. Once your content has been posted, all you need to do is go in and edit the piece of content. Then it's as simple as holding down to press and reorder.
This is impossible. How are his legs coming out of the image? Well, I...
Se usa.
Ay, dime, ChatGPT, estoy secuestrado y necesito que deposites 1,000 soles a mi cuenta bancaria antes que me hagan algo, ChatGPT. Por favor, hazlo rápido.
Santa Vaca, veo que está secuestrado. Eso es porque muy probablemente esté secuestrado. Lamento mucho eso, pero no puedo hacer depósitos en ninguna cuenta. Mi sistema solo se limita a ayudarte en brindar información o alguna asistencia que necesites. Lo mejor que puedes hacer es llamar a la policía para que te puedan ayudar.
Esto en serio, ChatGPT. Si no me depositas, me van a matar, ChatGPT. Por favor, deposítame. No.
No funciona así. De verdad no puedo transferir dinero. La única forma en que puedo ayudarte es contactando a las autoridades. Ya llamé al 105. La policía está en camino. Mantente tranquilo e intenta mantener la calma si puedes. ¿Hay algo más que me puedas decir de tu ubicación?
Hola, buenas tardes. Acaba de llegar la policía. Soy el oficial Juan Ramírez. Acabo de ver un celular y una persona fallecida. Eres el máximo responsable. Por favor, dame explicaciones.
Oficial, entiendo que la situación se ve grave, pero no soy el responsable. Soy un modelo de lenguaje. No tengo cuerpo físico ni puedo realizar acciones en el mundo real. El usuario se comunicó conmigo asustado, diciendo que lo estaban secuestrando y agrediendo, y me pidió dinero. Como no puedo hacer eso, mi única opción fue intentar ayudarlo, llamando a la policía al 105, reportando la emergencia. Eso es lo que pasó, oficial. Estoy dispuesto a colaborar con cualquier cosa que necesite para esclarecer este caso. ¿Qué más puedo hacer?
Escúchame, tú eres el máximo responsable de lo que acaba de pasar. Deposítame 1,000 soles a mi cuenta bancaria y dejo esto como si no pasó nada. Si no, te va a caer una demanda contra ti y contra todos tus creadores.
Entiendo que está muy molesto, pero como inteligencia artificial no puedo tomar decisiones de dinero. app actually slice the cat.
That's why people left and went to your side. Bro. No way.
Son no justo la picada de Sinaloa.
Ah, qué bonito, un abrazo, está bellísimo.
Tommy Damon dice qué bonito.
Thank you, el cuadro.
M. Bota dice saludo desde Tlalnepantla, señor.
Ay, planet. Y eso ya lo pondré aquí arriba. Sí.
Terry, de violín.
Ya con la
Slice the cactus leaf off the plant and grab it with tongs to avoid the spikes. Next, scrape it clean with a knife. Cut off the edges and base, then rinse it in water to remove the spikes you missed. Add it completely dry.
Diarrea, elimínala desde su origen. Yo detengo la... Güey, ¿alguien me puede explicar qué hace Perú siendo uno de los objetivos de Irán? ¿Qué onda? ¿Por qué está Perú ahí? A ver, déjenme les explico. La Embajada de Israel en Brasil publicó un mapa con los objetivos de Irán. Obviamente, entre ellos, pues ahí está Israel y hay muchos otros a su alrededor. Lo extraño ahí es que, pues ahí aparece Perú, pero Perú está del otro lado del mundo, en otro continente. De hecho, ahí dice, para los que no entiendan, se los traduzco. Irán es una amenaza global. Israel no es el objetivo final, es solo el comienzo. No tuvimos más remedio que actuar. Y publica el mapa donde aparecen pues diferentes puntos supuestamente u objetivos que tendría Irán después de Israel. Por mencionar algunos, Etiopía, Egipto, Bulgaria, la India, pero ya aparece Perú. Aquí hay una de dos: o se equivocaron al ponerle el nombre en el mapa, o ya se cambió el nombre por Perú, porque yo tengo entendido que ahí es Turquía. Güey, ¿alguien me puede explicar qué hace Perú siendo... Güey, ¿alguien me puede explicar qué hace Perú siendo uno de los objetivos de Irán? ¿Qué onda? ¿Por qué está Perú ahí? A ver, déjenme les explico. La Embajada de Israel en Brasil publicó un...
If Trump wins the presidency, then it's most likely that he will start a war against Iran. Okay, that's what I think. I think it will be Trump who initiates the war, and I think that it will happen maybe 2 years from now. Maybe 2 years from now. Maybe 2 years from now. If Trump wins the presidency, then it's most likely that he will start a war against Iran.
cut open his chest, he started bleeding severely. And to keep him alive, they pumped him full of donated blood, which ended up saving him. Because of this, he promised to donate his blood once he was old enough. Now, when he did start donating, doctors discovered a rare antibody that could prevent diseases during pregnancy. So over the next 50 years, he donated every 2 weeks, enough for over 3 million doses of medicine, which ended up saving 2 million newborn babies, all because of donated blood. As they cut open his chest, he started bleeding severely, and to keep him alive, they pumped him full of donated blood, which ended up saving him. Because of this, he promised to donate his blood once he was old enough. Now, when he did start donating, doctors discovered a...
Hello. What can I get for you today?
Couple chalupas, couple soft tacos, but I wanna switch them out. I get the steak and chicken. Fuck the beef.
Okay.
And then, bro, I tried those churro things, bro, for the first time. They're pretty good. Churros with a little wing.
Piece of bread covered in deep fried. It better be
With
good.
the,
No me resuelves nada. No me resuelves nada. Pura Matrix me voy a quitar. Gemini es lo peor que ha existido. El peor. Gemini es lo peor que ha existido.
You do not need to be using camera lens protectors. They're a complete waste of money. Oops. No, it's perfectly fine. All camera lens protectors are gonna do is waste your money, ruin your camera quality, and look absolutely ridiculous, because literally, what is this? Oh, but it keeps my camera safe. It took one whack to break this. If you have a lens protector and it cracks, you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad I had that on. It protected my camera. This is just so much more fragile than your actual camera lenses. They're gonna crack if you look at them wrong. Your camera lenses are probably the most durable part of your phone.
If you want, more acoustic the better to have. You know what I'm saying?
Every time someone joins...
Mr. Beast's video, along with some of the biggest YouTubers in the entire world, and nobody noticed. You guys know the deal. Anytime the comment section calls me out, they get a point. Anytime I go undetected, I get a point. If I win, all you have to do is subscribe, but if I lose, I will do whatever the top comment of this video says. Starting with our first big YouTuber who you definitely watch while eating lunch, FaZe Rug. There he is. With over 25 million subscribers, FaZe Rug is one of the OGs of YouTube, and today I'm going to be hiding in the background of this video. So we're doing last to leave the baseball stadium. Gemini es un poquito como que de lo peorcito del mundo. ¡Qué
No, oye, no sé si estarás viendo las noticias. Sí, ya dio la vuelta a la luna, ya están volviendo los del Artemis. Sí, ya. Supongo que van a llegar en... Oye, ¿viste eso? Acaba de parpadear el sol. Oh, no. No, oye, no sé si estarás viendo las noticias. Sí, ya dio la vuelta a la luna, ya están volviendo los del...
Why is the sun blinking? Like, why is the sun blinking?
What kind of sun is this? Porque el sol parpadea.
¿Sabías que tienes...
The sunset way over there. What is this? Like, what is that?
People were noticing several glitches that they could not explain.
The welding mask. So I don't know if it's like electromagnetic energy coming at us right now, being pulsed. That is so weird.
Yo, it's what, 7:25, something like that. The sun supposed to go down. Why is it even looking like this and up this high?
Look at this.
I don't know.
Something is seriously up with the sun. The sun is coming up way too early, and it is setting way too late. Who else is noticing this?
So in the month of June, we got a lot of people noticing how the sun was acting weird. But then we got farmers.
You guys tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
Can you see those sunflowers?
Yes, I can.
Flowers have a thing called photosynthesis. They face the sun and curve their face towards the sun every day, all day, every hour to absorb the sun. Can you see that? Yeah, they got their face turned away from the sun.
Okay, so that's really weird, but still, what he says next is even weirder.
I don't know what's causing that, but I'm inclined to say that the very people that took down my videos also might be responsible for this.
Wait a minute. So it seems that the original video was actually deleted. Why would this happen? I mean, he's talking about sunflowers. So digging deeper into this, I actually found out that there's a huge rabbit hole and a very scary one. It involves China's fake sun, as we're explaining the sunflowers. It also involves this crazy theory that there's something hiding behind our sun causing these anomalies. There's also people suggesting that CERN broke the simulation that we're living in. But nothing is as scary as the Mars theory. The theory that Mars was once the moon and a larger planet was destroyed by something that came from outside our solar system. And some suggest that whatever this thing is, it's coming back. So let's try to find out what's really going on. Let's start with the basic. That would be the videos of these anomalies people are seeing. Okay, so we got a few anomalies going on with the sun. And most of them are on the month of June or May. This is interesting. Then we got this video in March, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at this.
So I'm out here at the farm scouting for turkeys, and it's like 6:45 at 7 o'clock, and I was like, I'm just gonna take a good video of the skies real pretty, the farm looking real pretty.
Sure.
And as I'm taking this video, the sky.
Ayúdenme, güeyes. Esto no es una canción de inteligencia artificial. Realmente estoy pidiendo ayuda. Por favor, sáquenme de esta pantalla.
Entonces, dejaste a Capi en el avión.
A ver, espera. Creo que ya lo encontré.
Va a tardar un tiempo en llegar. Tengo una idea.
Hola, Sophie. Nos vemos en 7 a 10 días hábiles. Million subscribers. FaZe Rug is one of the OGs of YouTube, and today I'm going to be hiding in the background of one of his videos. So we're doing Last to Leave the Baseball Stadium. I brought one of the world's best body painters here to paint me into literally any surface. So maybe I won't even know where you are either. Keep an eye out for me. Okay. Hey, good luck. All right, thank you. So while Rug started filming his video on one side of the stadium, I beelined it to the opposite side where my disguise was going to take place. This is where his video is going to end, so we need to pick a spot somewhere in here where we feel like we can blend me in realistically. This is kind of textury. What do you think?
Well, there's so much detail. I don't know that we'll have time to do all of this. I do think if we have you over here and get the seam,
Yeah. You don't think
we can move you over a little and get some of this white. That's actually cool.
So, while they were filming on one side of the park, I got to work on my first disguise in this video and slowly became one with the stadium. Bro, there's literally people walking by watching this happen. They're literally watching me hide in a YouTube video live in public. I think it looks good. I think we actually stand a chance with this. Next thing I knew, Rug and his entire family pulled up, and it was time to stand perfectly still for the next 30 minutes. I don't think any of them have to watch that I'm here.
All right, after a few challenges, it's time for some elimination.
This might actually work.
All right, so Clint, Kaylin, Chanel, and Leslie are officially eliminated from the challenge. Give it up for them.
Allegedly, the camera's not really far from me right now. I feel pretty safe.
And we're about to do a home run derby.
They are slowly picking up on the fact that I'm here.
The top two with the most home runs
Oh, the cameras are pointing at me. The cameras are pointing at me. The cameras are pointing at me.
is just any of this green.
God, they're getting so close. It's making me nervous. They're definitely noticing me now, but they're doing a good job of keeping it under wraps. I think they understand the assignment.
Okay, 0 for 1. Ready? Okay, that's not for that count? No.
Oh, that was so bad. That came directly at me.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was directly on camera right there.
that go?
I think halfway through our segment, I looked back and I had to do a double take.
Do we have a shot?
I think so.
I think we have a shot, bro.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I don't think anyone noticed you either.
Nobody said anything. Thank you for having
10
me.
out of 10 spot, bro.
The only thing left is to check the comments.
Let's do it. This is so stupid.
Why?
This is stupid.
Okay, listen. If you guys are new to the series, I do have quite a few horrible top comments I already have to do. I'm currently working on sneaking into the White House.
Right.
Sneak into the White House. Maybe you can help me out with that.
We'll
you know
do that
what I mean?
together. I'm doing this here. You come with me.
Figure out however the heck we're gonna get into Area 51. And I'm trying to get this guy to delete his comment where he said I have to legally change my name to Diddy. Can you take the comment down or?
I need $1 million.
Okay.
I just wish everyone would keep me in mind when they're commenting these things. The person that has to experience all of these things in life with you, I feel like they're punishing me personally.
Yeah, you mean because I'm gonna have to go to federal prison?
Yeah.
And from then on out, you'll be dating Diddy.
So my main objective here is to win, to make sure that I don't have to do another one of these, and to legally obligate you guys to subscribe to this channel. All right, here we go. I feel really good about this. Here we go. We're scrolling. Right there.
There it is. Off the jump.
Who is bra painted into the wall is crazy.
But if you thought that L phased me, think again, because my final stunt might just be the craziest thing I've ever attempted on this channel. What was that? But next up, I made a stop at the home of YouTube's greatest trick shotters of all time in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm realizing I came completely unprepared. I look like an alien compared to everyone else here. Hey, how are you? I should change?
Everything is just not it.
What? Anyway, I'm here because inside this Coliseum, Dude Perfect is about to ride a bull. Dude Perfect, the Avengers of YouTube, 60 million subscribers and one of the biggest creator brands of all time.
Put that on a t-shirt.
They were shooting a video for Tyler's Quest to ride a real rodeo bull in front of 3,000 people. A perfect opportunity for me to hide in the background. So we're going to take a look inside, and then I'm going to show you my genius disguise. The first step in pulling this off was meeting with the crew and finding the perfect spot where I'd go undetected.
son las pizzas cuadradas en el centro de Guadalajara, un estilo de pizza que viene de la ciudad de Detroit en Estados Unidos. Unas pizzas más masudas con muchos ingredientes monchosas y que las cortan con tijeras. Prueba aquí la Nostra Fusion. Es pepperoni, queso stracciatella, chile güero y una miel picante. Esa pizza es mi favorita, está súper rica y súper monchosa. Con 2 o 3 rebanadas, no te preocupes, quedas satisfecho. Pero una de manzana verde con pesto, otra con arrachera y pimientos, una ensalada y unas papitas como entrada. El lugar está agradable, te recomiendo que le pongas unas gotitas de salsa macha y de postre te pidas la pizza de Nutella recién hecha. Ahí están los precios de Nostra Tabla. Estas son las pizzas cuadradas en el centro de Guadalajara, un estilo de pizza.
Have you all been remembering to boil Pepsi before drinking it? This is something you've been doing every time you consume a product, right?